in it for them? What are the benefits of the power of optimism that will help them achieve self-motivation? This is the power of goals and dreams. There is also power in setting number goals. I kind of like that 200,000 optimist dream. Picture it. Finally, I have a personal story about setting number goals and having a dream. I love the mountains because they give me a fresh space. There's a lot of fresh hope, and I can think of all the things that are possible in my life. I've skied nearly 100 mountains in the USA and Canada. And I like to tell a true story of an earlier time when I had a dream to ski 50 mountains by the time I was 50 years old. My birthday was in August, and through the previous winter, I had skied 47 mountains. I was 3 short of my goal, and I was ready to give up my dream. There was no snow in Michigan in August. My pessimistic center was winning over. I then talked directly to my optimistic center, and I overcame the negativity. I booked a flight to New Zealand, where there was snow. And I skied 3 more mountains, finishing up on my birthday, 50 years, 50 mountains. When I arrived at the bottom of the hill, they were giving out baseball caps. They were celebrating the 50th anniversary of Cornet Peak Mountain in Queenstown, New Zealand. I happened to be looking for something the other day, and I came across that cap. So just for fun, I brought it to share with you today. 50 mountains, 50 years, and the 50th anniversary, Queenstown, New Zealand. 50. Ladies and gentlemen, there is power in optimism. There is power in setting number goals. There is power in having a dream. You have earned the right to be some of the healthiest and happiest people on earth by practicing optimism. You bring light to the darkness, and your optimism overcomes the realists and the pessimists. Optimists, you know how great it is to look on the sunny side of life, to talk health, happiness, and prosperity, to be too large for worry, too noble for anger, too strong for fear, and too happy to permit the presence of trouble. You are optimists. You are the future. Enjoy your 95th convention. I wish you the best year ever. Thank you for all you do. Thank you.
Thank you, Paul, for the inspiring and entertaining message you told us. When I met with Paul in November, I knew he would get a message across to all of us. He had a goal. He's inspiring. He achieved what he wanted to do. I also had a goal, and I'm achieving it. Thank you very much. Here's a copy of the creed that our delegates, everybody in this organization would like to share with you, even though I think you know more about it than we do. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
The business of Optimist International is under the control of the International Board of Directors. At this time, please welcome the 2012-2013 board, starting with board member Chris Jernigan and Marlene from Morganton, North Carolina. Board member Fatima Plater from Detroit, Michigan, and Amanda Desgupta. Board member Mike Goldman and Leah from Davie, Florida. Board member Paul Lucas and his son Patrick from Odessa, Texas. Board member Marlene Phillips and Dwight from Windsor, Ontario. Board member Rick Quinlan and Steffi Swanson from Bellevue, Nebraska. Immediate past president Jack Creswell and Sue from Reading, Pennsylvania. President-elect Ron Huxley and Debbie from London, Ontario. And the 2012-13 International President J.C. St-Onge and Marcel from St. Jerome, Quebec. Ladies and gentlemen, your International Board of Directors. And now let's meet the rest of the 2012-13 International Leadership Team. First, please welcome the Northeast and Great Lakes Region team led by Vice President Lou Moss and Diane from Shelby Township, Michigan. From the Atlantic Central District, Governor Kathleen Manchek and Jacques. From the Central Ontario District, Governor Gord Holly and Barbara. From the Michigan District, Governor Barry Burnham and Nancy. From the Midwestern Ontario District, Governor Jim Dandy and Catherine. From the New York, New England District, Governor Dave Fulmer. And from the Southwestern Ontario District, Governor Steve Inglis and Dorothy. And now here's the Southeast region and its Vice President, Sonia Anderson and Rupert from Ocho Rios, Jamaica. From the Alabama, Louisiana, Mississippi District, Governor Dave Mills. From the Caribbean District, Governor Lyndon Buchanan. From the Georgia District, Governor Ronnie Baronis and Beth. From the North Florida District, Governor Scott Kaplan and Assistant Governor Vi Hayworth. From the South Carolina District, Governor Melvin Bannister and Ginny Ricker. And from the South Florida District, Governor Jack McCall. And now here's the Great Plains region, led by Vice President Debbie Edelman from Billings, Montana. From the Alberta, Montana, Saskatchewan, and Northern Wyoming District, Governor Nick Markowski and Dee. From the Dakotas, Manitoba, Minnesota District, Governor Wes Shuchuk and Liz. From the Iowa District, Governor Dave Mason and Patty. From the Nebraska District, Governor Alan Penner and Sue. From the Southern Wisconsin District, Governor Larry Barbera. From the Wisconsin North Upper Michigan District, Governor John Leonard. And now please welcome the Southwest region and its Vice President, Chris Black from Batesville, Arkansas. From the Arkansas District, Governor Sue Barton. From the Colorado-Wyoming District, Governor Phil Parrington. From the Kansas District, Governor Jane Harris. Unable to be here today, New Mexico West Texas District, Governor Ray Reynolds. From the North Texas District, Governor Jay Morgan and Joanne. From the Oklahoma District, Governor Larry Raymeyer. And from the South Texas District, Governor James Rankin. And here is the leadership team from the West Coast region, led by Vice President Linda Molthen and Doc from Cypress, California. From the Arizona District, Governor Dean Gabani. From the California South District, Governor Carol May. From the Pacific Central District, Governor Max Fountain and Christine. From the Pacific Northwest District, Governor Larry Blackburn and Flo. And from the Pacific Southwest District, Governor T.G. Thomas and Hilda.
Et maintenant, veuillez accueillir vos dirigeants de la région Saint-Laurent. À sa tête, la vice-présidente Thérèse Tremblay et André Terrien. Du district Est Ontario, gouverneur Robert Doyle et Nicole Mondou. Du district Centre du Québec, la gouverneure Marie Sanson et Michel Maillot. Du district Est du Québec et Acadie, Pierre Calestagne et Nathalie Brault. Du district Est du Québec, Rive-Nord, Evelyne et Gaëtan Gagnon. Du district Sud du Québec, gouverneur Jacques Desrosiers. Et du district Ouest du Québec, la gouverneure Nathalie Boulet et Christian Bourassa.
Let's have a round of applause for the entire 2012-2013 leadership team.
Several of our governors have taken the lead and already achieved a net +1 in membership and built 2 new clubs by June 30th. These are our Pacesetter Award winners. At this time, I'd like to present the award to these outstanding Optimist leaders.
This year's Pacesetter Award winners are from the Pacific Southwest District, Governor T.G. Thomas. From the West Missouri District, Governor Josh Floyd. And from the Eastern Ontario District, Governor Robert Doyle.
This year I wanted to do something special to recognize those optimists who have proven to become the top membership recruiters. And so I created a special award for those optimists who have recruited 5 new members between October 1st, 2012 and April 30th, 2013. A total of 90 optimists earned this award. Some of them are here today, and I would like to introduce them to you at this time.
From the Caribbean District, Sonia Anderson. From the Kentucky West Virginia District, Jackie Banks. And Francis Lee. From the Wisconsin North, Upper Michigan District, Becky Domnitz. From the Oklahoma District, Judy Evans. From the North Carolina East District, Carrie Foster. From the Indiana South District, Rod Furman. From the Kansas District, Jim Gray. From the Capital Virginia District, Gail Headley. And Lawson Headley. From the North Carolina West District, Stu Mallard. From the Atlantic Central District, Kathleen Manchek. From Michigan, Nick Margot. From Nebraska, Marge Melroy. From the Arkansas District, Brian Nave. From the South Carolina District, Ashby Skinnell. From Pacific Southwest, Hilda Thomas. And T.G. Thomas. From the North Florida District, Liz Jackson. From Ohio, Brenda Wasson. Susie Hinton. And from the North Florida District, Vi Hayworth. In addition to attaining this year's 5-member award, attaining this year's 5-member award, President St. Onge is presenting Vi with a special pin for having recruited 100 members over her lifetime. Congratulations to all of our membership recruiters.
Earlier this week, the delegates from the Joy Clubs held their annual international convention here in Cincinnati. They did many of the same things we are doing here for the next couple of days in our business sessions. They held business sessions, workshops, and got to know each other better. Most of the Joy members have already returned to their homes, but we are happy to have the Joy Board of Directors with us this morning. I'm going to ask the chair of the Joy Committee, Don Brose, to assist me as we welcome the Joy Board at this time.
Director Courtney Cowling. Courtney is a student at Norfolk Senior High in Nebraska, and after high school, she plans to major in psychology or sociology. Director Lelania Janke. Lelania recently graduated from Bonita Vista High School in Chula Vista, California, and will be attending the Webb Institute in New York in the fall, majoring in naval architecture and marine engineering. Director Leslie Mamula. Leslie's a recent high school graduate from Dayton, Ohio, and next year plans on studying mechanical engineering at The Ohio State University. Director Stephanie Theriault. Stephanie just finished her last year of secondary school in Quebec and plans to spend the whole summer studying English. And earlier this week, Stephanie was elected president-elect of Joy. Next is past President Marie-Claude Bourgeois. Marie-Claude, who is from Jonquière, Quebec, is currently attending the Sherbrooke University, where she studies pharmacology, and she's now an Optimist Club member after being a Joy member for the past 6 years. And please welcome President A.J. Cifuentes. AJ is a recently turned 18-year-old high school graduate from Monroe High in south central Wisconsin, and he plans to attend the University of Wisconsin-Madison in hopes of getting a degree in business administration.
This is our future. At this time, I would like to invite International President of Joy, A.J. Fuentes. I like people that have initials in their names because I don't know what A.J. stands for. I know what J.C. stands for. A.J. to the lectern. Don't be so conceited this one.
By the way, my whole name isn't AJ. It's actually Álvaro José Ronaldo Cifuentes Monzón. But you can call me AJ. It's quite all right. Thank you. Before they return to their seats, I would like to thank my fellow board members for their dedication this year. It was great working with all of you. You are very dear to my heart, so thank you. A couple of weeks before I graduated from high school, I found myself asking a lot of teachers and adults the same two questions. Do you enjoy your job? And what was your dream career growing up? My biology teacher wanted to go into environmental law, but she found that she enjoyed tutoring in college so much, and she decided to teach about the environment instead. One of the school's librarians told me that she went to college hoping to become a screenwriter, but became discouraged when she realized that everyone wanted to become a screenwriter. Well, my psychology teacher was so scared of picking a career that she wouldn't enjoy that she majored in 4 different areas. After questioning most of the staff at my high school, I quickly found that most of the adults I came in contact with each day did not always dream of being where they are today. But whether they realized their dream or not did not mean that they were any less happy. This should come to no surprise to me personally, though, because never in a million years would I have been able to envision myself speaking before you. Every moment that I breathe here before you on this stage is a dream come true. And the same can be said about every Joy member whose dreams you have enabled. These last few weeks since I graduated high school, people have asked me what I am planning on majoring in. I have responded with almost everything from psychology to business to medicine to even politics. The truth is, I'm not sure where I am headed, but I clearly remember where I have been. I was in the basement of our local Catholic church when I met my advisor. I was a shy sixth grader who had an absolute hard time saying no to people because I just felt bad. When my soon-to-be advisor insisted on having me come to our local Joy Club's Valentine's Day party, I literally could not say no. Pretty soon, the shy kid disappeared. I started to form these things called sentences from these little things called words, and soon enough, I was making friends. I started to devote my time into the needs of others, as opposed to devoting my time into video games. And soon enough, my confidence increased.